So, is Montreal trying to acquire Taylor Hall? Big rumor out there that Montreal is interested and that Taylor Hall is on the market. So I'm going to tell you all about that and what I think about it. I'll give you some stats and stuff like that about it. And that's all right here at Talking Habs, the home of Habs hockey, where everything's dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and ring the notifications bell right down there. And while you're on your way down there, you can give a subscribe if you like the video and leave any comments that you may have about Taylor Hall, about Montreal acquiring him, what you think, good or bad, in the comment section. You can do all that. Let's get right to it. Okay, so Montreal apparently is trying to acquire Taylor Hall, which is confusing to me because I don't get why. It's clear that Montreal's got a problem on defense. They definitely need a top four left shot defenseman or a left side defenseman. So I don't understand why going after a guy like Taylor Hall, he's a good player, he's an elite player, I get it, but it doesn't fix the problem on defense. And the big problem with Montreal and why they're losing is mostly because of the defense. So I don't understand why everybody wants to get Taylor Hall, why Montreal would be looking at him right now before they fix that hole on the back end. So let me tell you a little bit about Taylor Hall, I guess. He was a first-round pick in... oh, wait, I'm reading the wrong thing. I have that somewhere. First-round pick in 2010. He was first overall but for Edmonton. Oh, there it is. See? Right there. He's 28 years old, 6 feet, 205 pounds. He is in the 10th year of his career. He's had 6 years in Edmonton, and he's in his 4th year in New Jersey. He played only one full season of 82 games, and that's all due to injury. I believe it's due to injury. There might be, as far as I know, there might be one of those strike seasons. I'm not sure, but due to injury. His career totals are 587 games played. So the 10-season average for that is 58.7 games played per season. He scored 206 goals, 326 assists, 532 points. So if you add out, and his career year was in 2017-18, 76 games played, 39 points, 54 assists, 39 goals, 54 assists, 93 points. And he was a plus 14. Really solid, great numbers, and guy has that potential. I get it. And in 5 playoff games, and the only 5 playoff games that he's been in, he went 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. So if you can expand on that, guy could be a playoff performer. So now his yearly average for goals, assists, and points. He's averaging 20.6 goals per year, 32.6 assists per year, and 53 points. Now, Taylor Hall's a free agent next year, so if we acquire him, we want to get him pretty much the way like Mark Stone got traded last year. Get there and sign. Max Pacioretty, he signed right away. We want that. If you're going to go for a guy like Taylor Hall, you're going to pay a big price. He's not coming over here as a rental, I would hope. So, and the talk is somewhere between, from what I can tell, is $8 to $10 million for a guy like Hall, which is fine. I get that, but look what your average is. Career average for points per season is 53 points. Yeah, he had a 93-point season, but that was his one career year. I think he might have been in the 80s once and the 70s. So, like, he can get you 60, 70 points. But he averages 53. So that's got, if you're going to pay a guy $10 million to get 53 points, I don't get that. For me, I wouldn't do that. What else now? So what are they asking? Apparently what it's going to take to get Taylor Hall is a 2020 first-round pick and a conditional first-round pick for 2021, which means the condition would probably be if he signs, they get your 2021 first-round pick as well. So you sign him to a long-term contract, but you're giving up 2 first-round picks. That's a big price. Plus, looking for a top prospect, and possibly a young roster player as well. Now think about that. How much is that? You're looking at maybe giving up, here I wrote the roster players. You might have to give up a Lehkonen, a Mete, a Wheel or Hudon, no problem. But Lehkonen or a Mete, someone like that, I don't like that. To go along with a top prospect, no, we're not talking Suzuki, Paling, Prima, all those guys. We're not talking about that, but, maybe a Fairbrother, a Norlinder. I can't think of anybody on the offensive side. You might have to give up somebody like that, Jake Evans, something like that. I don't know. That to me seems like a lot to go after a guy who can fill a role, can play a role on your team and help you win, yes. But it doesn't fix the problem your team has, and maybe in trading what you're giving up to get him could cause another hole in a year or two, and I don't like it. So I put together a couple of ideas of what you might have to pay to get him. 2020 first round, Josh Brook, and a conditional 2021 or 2022 first round. Or hopefully, if you're doing that deal, you get him down to a second round on a conditional. It's a lot. A 2020 first round, Jake Evans, and a conditional 2021 or 2022, like same thing. But Jake Evans, it's a lot. Maybe a couple of players like Otto Leskinen and Brett Stapley, and a 2020 first round. So next year's first round pick, Leskinen's off your prospect pool, and Brett Stapley, who I don't know a lot about, but he's doing okay. He's a pretty good prospect. And that's fine. If you want to get prospects, I'm good with that. And here's one that I think I'll go with this one. A 2020 first, Otto Leskinen, a conditional 2021 first. I'm good with that, because that's not that much. Ryan Paling, a 2020 second, and a conditional 2021 second. And I'll tell you why I'm good with that. Yeah, if you're going to get a guy like Hall, you got to give up somebody. Ryan Paling's not really ready yet. He's not here to help us right away. So if it's down the road, we've already got Suzuki here and KK. To bring in a guy like Taylor Hall, who's a proven commodity. I don't know if I want to call a person a commodity or a thing. I could see it, it might be the time where we got to do that to move forward and get to where we need to get. I don't like it, but maybe. But still, you're bringing in a guy who's not playing defense for you, and that's where your hole is on defense. Not left wing, left defense. Okay, so if we make this deal, how does it affect the ability to trade for a left defenseman? So say you do get Taylor Hall, what have you given up, right? Now, you still need a left side defenseman. You're going to empty the cupboard now again? There's going to be nothing there. So this is what I'm saying. Causes holes. I don't like this. Take care of the defensive side first, and then if there's enough, go after Hall. Next question is, how does it affect the salary cap going forward and the ability to re-sign your upcoming RFAs and UFAs? And we're talking here Gallagher, Petrie, when Suzuki comes up, KK when he's ready out of his ELC. You got to have money. Domi, you got to have money. If you're paying him and going up to the cap, it's going to affect down the road who you're able to keep. And so that means your window to win closes. And I just don't like it. So I don't know if they're going to do it. I hope they don't. If they're going to do it, please fix the defense first. For me, the big problem is on defense. I don't see the big problem being scoring. Scoring is something we're doing. We're not having a problem with that. So why are we going after this guy? So that's my question. What do you think about that? So let me know what you think about that. what you want to do, if you guys are whoever, if you like Hall, or what kind of a deal you would think to put together. Give me in the comment section, put together a deal or two that you would be willing to give to get Taylor Hall. And if you're like me and don't really want him here, let me know why. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. So I guess that's it. I think I got everything. That's it. I hope I'm not making too many wrestling sounds. I know, I can't help it. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And while you're on the way down to do that, you can hit the subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, and that'll get you your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge from Talking Habs, where everything's dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. I don't usually say that at the end. Okay, so let me know what you think about this video, about Taylor Hall and all that. And go Habs, go! See you next video. Bye, y'all.